welcome to Pamela's Adoring Crochet. Well, today I would like to show you guys this, what I think is a beautiful stitch. It's called the Clusters Over Easy. Isn't it just beautiful? See how you have these stripes that go here. You have your little V-stitch, and you cross over here and your V-stitch. I think it's just beautiful. And this would make a wonderful blanket, a shawl, a scarf. I mean, you can make all kinds of things with this beautiful stitch. It's called the Clusters Over Easy. And I'm just using a medium 4-weight yarn on this little short tutorial here. I'm using an H hook. So you'll need to play. Once you learn to do this stitch, you just need to play around with the different types of yarns and different hook sizes and stuff. Like I said, I'm doing this with the medium 4-weight, but this would look perfect, really good in a 3-weight, a DK weight as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get started on this. So first of all, this pattern, you will need a chain multiple of 6 and then plus 2. So I am going to chain 18 and then I'm going to do the plus 2. So I will do a total of 20 just for this sample right here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have 20. That is 6 plus 2. And so I did 18 plus 2. Okay, so for row 1, oh, and by the way, this is going to be a repeat row of 3 and 4 for this pattern. Okay, so we're going to double crochet in the 5th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th chain from the hook, you're going to double crochet. And we're going to double crochet in the next chain. Here we go. And then we're going to cluster around the last 2 double crochets that we made. So you're going to start your double crochet, insert your hook. You want to go in front of the last 2 stitches you made. Grab your yarn, pull through, and then kind of pull up like this. And then go through the first 2 loops. And then we're going to do it again. So keep 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, insert right in front of those 2 double crochets, yarn over, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now you have 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. Now you just made a cluster. Now we're going to skip the next 2 chains, and in this 3rd chain we're going to do like a V-stitch. So we're going to double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the same stitch or the same chain. Okay, this is what it looks like now. Okay, we're going to skip the next chain, and in the next chain we're going to double crochet in each of the next 2 chains. So we're skipping this chain and we're going to double crochet in the next 2 chains. It's 1, and 2. So now we're going to cluster around these last 2 double crochets just like we did right here. So yarn over, insert your hook in the front of those 2 double crochets, yarn over, pull through, kind of lift it up, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. You should have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over, insert your hook back in there, yarn over, pull through, kind of lift it up, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 3. Okay, so now we got our cluster made, and this is what it looks like now. And so now we're going to skip the next 2 chains. 1, 2, we're going to make a V-stitch. That's 1 double crochet in the chain. We're going to chain 1, 1 double crochet in the same chain, just like that. Skip the next chain. We're going to work a double crochet in the next 2 chains. 1, and 2. Now we're going to make a cluster in on these 2 double crochets. So yarn over, insert your yarn in the front, yarn over, pull through, kind of lift it up, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, leave 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, insert your hook in the front there, yarn over, pull through, kind of lift it up, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. You have 3 loops left, yarn over, pull through 3 loops. We're going to skip the next chain, and we're going to double crochet in your last chain. And that's what you would need to do at the end of that row. And that's what your first row looks like. So now we're going to, for row 2, we're going to chain 3. It's 1, 2, 3. We're going to turn our work. So for row 2, we're going to double crochet in this cluster right here. And then we are going to double crochet in each of the next 2 double crochets. There's 1 and 2. So this is what you have now. Now we're going to in this chain 1 space, we're going to do a V-stitch. So we're going to double crochet in that chain 1, double crochet back in that chain 1 space, just like that. Now we're going to double crochet in the top of that cluster, and we're going to double crochet in the next 2 double crochets. 1, 2. You're going to repeat this around in that chain 1 space. You're going to do a V-stitch, so we're going to double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. Now we're going to double crochet in the top of that cluster here, and we're going to double crochet in the next 2 double crochets. It's 1, 2. Now we're going to double crochet in the top of this chain 3. Okay, so now you have rows 1 and 2. Now rows 3 and 4 will be your repeat rows. So to start row 3, going to chain 3. We're going to turn our work, and we're going to double crochet in these 2 double crochets right there. That's 1 and 2. Now we're going to cluster around those 2 double crochets that we just made. Yarn over, pull your yarn through and kind of pull it up. Yarn over, go through the first 2 loops. You should have 2 loops on your hook. It looks like that. Yarn over, repeat that. Yarn over, pull through and kind of lift it up. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. You should have 3 loops left. Yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Now you have a V-stitch here, a chain 1 space. You're going to double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet, all in that chain 1 space. So it looks like this now. Okay, so now we're going to skip this next double crochet. We're going to double crochet in these 2 double crochets right here. So we're going to skip that one and double crochet in the next 2. 1 and 2. Now we're going to make a cluster over. So yarn over, insert your hook in front of these these 2 double crochets you just made. Yarn over, pull through, and kind of pull it up. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, and then repeat that. Yarn over, insert your hook in the front there. Yarn over, kind of pull it up. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Now we're going to work in this chain 1 space, work a V-stitch, double crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet, all in the chain 1 space. So here's what it's looking like. This is row 3. So we're going to skip this double crochet. We're going to double crochet in these 2 double crochets. So skip this first one. 1 double crochet and 2 double crochets, just like that. And now we're going to cluster around these 2. So yarn over, insert your hook in the front of these 2. Yarn over, pull through, lift it up. Yarn over, go through the first 2 loops, and then repeat that. Yarn over, cross over the front, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 3 loops. And we're going to double crochet in the top of that chain 3. Okay, so that was row 3. And that's your repeat row. So now we're going to do row 4. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Turn your work. Okay. Double crochet in the top of the cluster there, the first cluster, and double crochet in the next 2 double crochets. Now we're going to work in this chain 1 space, work a double crochet, a chain 1, and a double crochet, all in that chain 1 space. And we're just going to keep repeating that. Double crochet in the top of that cluster, double crochet in the next 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Now we're going to make a V-stitch in this chain 1 space, so double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet back in that chain 1 space. And just keep repeating that. Double crochet in the top of the cluster, and double crochet in the next 2 double crochets. There's 1 and 2. And we're going to end it with a double crochet in the top of the chain 3. Okay, so that's row 4. So you did 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 3 and 4 are your repeat rows. So what you would do from here is you would repeat row 3. And so if you need to, you can always put this on slow mode on your setting if I go a little too fast. And you can actually watch it, the actual, or what I'm actually doing in slow mode if you need to. But I hope you guys enjoy this stitch. I just think it's just beautiful. And this is the Cluster Over Easy. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.